Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, guys, depending on whichever time of the day that you are going to come across this video. I'd like to welcome you onto my channel. I hope that everyone is good. I'm not okay, Shem. I'm not okay. Let's just get straight into it and then we'll talk.
Being gay is still a death sentence going into 2026. A 16-year-old boy was brutally unalived by a 17-year-old boy in Cape Town, Khayelitsha. Kwakhanya was beaten and stoned, then set on fire with plastic, and finally his eyes were gouged out. He was severely beaten by another boy aged 17 because he claimed he was gay, and taken his alcohol that he'd been drinking. The attacker allegedly beat him so hard that he lost consciousness, then stoned him, burned him with plastic, then stabbed him and gouged his eyes with a knife, after which the victim was not alive. The attacker and murderer was eventually arrested and is now in police custody. Repeatedly said it's because Kwakhanya is gay. The family of the deceased is in immense pain, and since the community in Khayelitsha has been protesting for justice. This is yet another case of GBV. Some people might not consider it to be GBV because it was a homophobic hate crime, and they might consider it justified because of their homophobia. These sorts of crimes, driven by intolerance and hatred, are often not covered, and they often don't make headlines. And when we say we are against GBV, that means we need to fight for the coverage of stories like this too. A lot of people in this country try to guise their hatred, intolerance, bigotry with saying it's just my preference, it's just difference in opinion, it's just a joke. But then go on to beat, abuse, take people's dignity unalive. We cannot negotiate when it comes to human rights, especially since perpetrators are as young as 17 years old. This is a child who has adopted these sorts of behaviors and ways of thinking. This is all learned, societal ills that have been normalized. And some people are under the impression that since we're all on holiday now, since it's December, GBV, grape, hate crimes, injustices are also on holiday with us, but perpetrators don't knock off. In fact, it's during these times that it's heightened and happening at an increased rate and overlooked.
Guys, I don't know, man. Angazi. I just thought I should just put this video up, and I don't know. I don't know. Phela nje amandla, I'm defeated nje. When it comes to this, I don't know what to say. I'm still trying to figure out nje. Angazi wafethu. What I'd like to say is condolences to the family. You can imagine okokuqala mhlawumbe as a parent, I do not know his parents' reaction or his loved ones' reaction when they found out about his sexuality and all of that. But let's just say you can imagine first having a certain, we all know our parents have a certain image, vision of us, abafisa ukuthi siphenduke sibe yiyona. Okay, one level vision ingenzeki because we all as people we just have our own individual destinies and izinto esifuna ukuzi-achieve. As much as our parents had ama-goals abo ngathi, it does not always come into fruition. Now imagine, okay, you accept a lot. Next day you find out, okay, your child's sexuality is your child is a homosexual, lesbian, or any type of a genre in the LGBTQ plus spectrum. You end up having to also accept that, and then afterwards you know what even the people in your society now, they're also going to have their own what you accept that logo. Then something happens to a child, you also need to accept that logo. Oh, ish. Guys, why are we focusing entweni ezi-useless, izinto ezingeke zisibekele ukudla etafuleni? Why? Chances are this person, and most of the time abantu homophobic, they're really not doing good as in life. And those who are, they are miserable people. Miserable people who are also homosexual, or who are homosexual and they are not aware. Others, they are already aware. It's just that now bayakufihla lokho. These conversations we've had such conversations, and the only way or sign you can see with a guy, this guy is not straight, or this guy is insecure with his sexuality, is by such acts. This is beyond the repair. It's beyond the repair. Angazi ngizothini. Isibindi of doing all of this. My question again, why is he focusing on doing this? Okay, what's happening in manje future yakho? Yes, homophobic, you're all of this. Kwenzakalani ngefuture yakho kusumbulela umntwana abantu, you've done all these things and now you are behind bars. Kwenzakalani nje? Nina ni angry kakhulu bafethu, and the anger yenu, it's misdirected to things that have absolutely nothing to do with y'all. Because even if ngathiwa nani y'all are also homosexuals, but y'all are still in denial, or you are trying to hide your sexuality with other people, guys, at the end of the day, this is about you. You need to deal with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with another person or the next person next to you. It does not. If kubuhlungu for wena ukuthi, because other people, they hate other people because, or some of us, because we living our lives and they can't live their lives as freely. And the funny thing is that the thing that we are living as freely, we all as people, we all have our own things that we are currently dealing with, that we are busy overcoming. But and akekho umuntu onganayo anything angadealing, but we are not big. Angazi ngizothini yazi. Angazi. Cha ngihlolile. Ngihlolile guys. Inkana isize ekugcineni. Because sometimes I do see homosexual homophobic people online. Even with this current thing that has just happened. I just don't even want to go through my comments because already I'm furious. I'm shocked. A lot. It's a lot that is just going through in Ngondinam. I just don't understand what kind of people are these. Ungenaphi inkinga? That's the question that ayikho umuntu homophobic okhona uku-answer le question ukuthi ungenaphi. If umuntu homosexual and this person akakubotherishwa, wena ungenaphi? Nanenye into futhi guys, even if a homosexual person once did something to you, guys, you need to learn to deal with your traumas, because you cannot paint everyone with the same brush, even as humans. Because even noma kuthiwa nje amadoda ayabheda, abanye bayaphakama becha, hayi onke. Same thing applies even with women. Bakhona ozophakama cha hayi sonke. Going back to into okuthini, you can't paint bonke abantu with the same brush. If a certain person did something to you, try and resolve that or deal with that. But this, and I can never say, I wish they can also go through something like this in terms of kuti inganza. But now that would not be fair on inganzabo. It would not be fair, because now if I say that, I'll be prolonging the whole cycle of abuse. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass about him. The best thing is for this guy to be behind bars. That's the best thing out of the society, because he certainly does not know how to behave and carry himself. He just does not deserve to be like. Same thing applies with homophobes. Inkinga ningenaphi bafethu? Ningenaphi? Yazi bafethu nani nizopha? As much as you're busy saying ukuthi yeah, thina ama-gay sofa, thina soyenza sizoshe esikhokweni. Guys, nani? Into ebuhlungu ukuthi yithi sobe siphethe imfoloko zipheka nini sithwasa nini? Nani? Imagine uyoboshela into ubungahlangene nayo. Ubuyidlulela nje wena wabona icrime athi mina ngifuna ukungena le ndaba bese uthatha uyoboshwa for lokho. Imagine. Angithi nina nikho gay ne straight. Thina sizoyishela esikhokweni soyinqonqela. Why ngasiyeke siyowenza lokho in peace? Why nifuna ukusikhapha? Yo guys, angazi man. Tell me what you think about this video down below. I don't know.